Hello, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 37 of Raise the Holte. More importantly, welcome to the new season. You can see we have completed our pre-season and the friendlies. Got off to a bit of a dodgy start there to Luzerne. I think they're a Swiss club. But things picked up quite nicely as we went on. Got a good 3-0 win against Fenerbahce and Eibar, a Spanish Premier League team, obviously. In the good 5-0 win at their place as well. So lots of goals, and I'm reasonably confident things will go well. End of the episode, we'll have the best goals of pre-season. Watch out for an Andre Green screamer as well against this Ostenstad, however you pronounce that team. Really, really good individual goal. But let's get on to more important things here in the off-season. A couple of things that have happened. Villa Park is getting expanded. We're going to be up to 50,000 seats. So you'll notice today we're playing Liverpool at home. You'll notice there is a little bit of Villa Park missing, but that will return in great, great glory. And in terms of transfers, it's been a busy window. We'll start with the outs, and then I can explain myself, and we can look at the ins. First of all, Scott Hogan, we've sold him 11.5 million, going up to 15.25. Reason being, he only scored 8 league goals last year. He did actually win our goal of the season, that good strike against Bristol City, but he wasn't scoring enough goals, I don't think, so we've taken him out, and him not being there will give the likes of Keenan Davis and a couple of other youngsters we have, SJL, of course, if you remember him, it'll give them a chance to play in the first team. Harry Darling just was never gonna make it as a first choice defender for us, so we got him out pretty much for what we signed him for. Ethan Patterson, another youngster, wasn't going to make it. Dimitri Mitchell, we sent him out on loan, primarily because we had a lot of players reach the sort of the over 21 or whatever the mark is to not be automatically registered. So he wasn't going to get registered in the Premier League team, so we sent him out on loan. Hopefully he will enjoy that. Now for a couple of the controversial ones. Jack Grealish, I'm ducking, don't hate me Villa fans. We've sold him for 7.5 going up to 10 million. I will explain myself if we look at the ins. You may already see him, the reason it's been an upgrade. Henry Lansbury's contract was up. He was a good player for us, but we weren't going to re-sign him. Getting him out, we get 6 million, and again, with the likes of Jake Doyle-Hayes and a couple of the other youngsters, it opens up a space in the team for them. Neil Taylor, I've been looking to get rid of him for ages. I really haven't liked him. So we got him out 600k. Again, his contract was up the end of the year, and I think we have better options that have come in. So that's the end of him. And then Harry Hamlin, we just got him out on loan again to Sunderland. Now for the ins, a young goalkeeper here, Umara Pereira, 18 years old, highly rated for the future. If Golini ever leaves, this is the guy I think that will replace him, and replace him relatively well. Then we have Stephen Billet. This is another one for the future. Right back, we only really have James Bree, so he will hopefully develop into a good right back for us. He's again highly rated by the scouts. Then come the big ones. Luis Felipe, you see we signed him for 83,000. He is, I mean, look at this. Flair 16, Vision 16, Passing 17. He's already valued at 6.75 million. He's going to be a really, really good player for us. We only said 83 grand, and I think his release clause in his contract was over 100 million. So he's a highly, highly rated player, and I think he's going to do really, really well. Now, Clement Langley, sure, we'll go with that. This is the main reason why we sold Neil Taylor. Good backup at left back. Good. He will be primarily starting in the central defence. Really, really good all-round defender. Worth 13.25. We got him for 1.8. I don't really understand why he was available for that, but he was. We got him for it. Happy days. Then comes Jordan Cameron. You're going to have to give me this one. With Yadinat coming towards the end, we needed an Australian in the first team, so we signed Jordan Cameron. That said, he's in the under-23s. We're looking to loan him out this year. But he is actually quite a good target man, I think. Or not even just a target man. I think he will actually be a good all-round striker. You can see his jumping reach is 17. Good pace, good strength as well, good finishing. I think he'll be good. He's not going to play this year. He'll be loaned out, hopefully. If not, he'll stay in the under-23s, but I think he will actually prove to be a good signing. Then we have Boubacar Kakadou. We'll go with that. This wasn't a player I was intending on signing, actually, but he was available for just on, I think it was 400,000, 550,000. he became available. You can see he's a really, really good all-round striker. The only thing missing is perhaps some jumping reach. But other than that, heading, long shots, finishing, dribbling, it's all there. So I wasn't necessarily expecting to sign him. It came up. We've got him on a 5-year contract. Again, he probably won't play too much this year. He's not in the Premier League squad. Maybe the Cup games will give him a run out, but I think he will be a good player for us. Then for the big one, Patrick Roberts, we signed from Man City for just on, I think was it 12.75, just under 13 million. This is the reason we sold Jack Grealish. This is undoubtedly an upgrade, as much as we all love Jack. Patrick Roberts is just a better all-round player. You can see his dribbling is better, finishing is better, passing is better, his vision is better, his flair is better. He's just a better player. So we've signed him. You can see he's already worth 23 million. He's on 95k a week. We've almost cracked that £100,000 a week player. But yeah, I think we can all agree, and let me know in the comments if you do actually agree, but I'm speaking for you now. I think we can all agree that Patrick Roberts, as much as we love Jack Grealish, is an upgrade. Then Andrea Conti, if you've been with me from the start, you'll recognise him from our first year in the Premier League. We signed him on loan as a right back. He's become available for loan again, so we've signed him again. It will be him and James Bree now that will rotate at right back. It means that Matthew Virtue he's going to get less game time, but he's not really established himself as a right back yet. So this will be good for depth at right back. And he's here, and you see his contract's up at the end of the year. I'm hoping we might be able to sign him permanently if things are working out. So that's transfers done and dusted. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty happy. It was really hard for me to sell Hogan and Grealish and Lansbury, not so much Taylor, because they have been with us from the start. But they're good championship players. They're sort of decent Premier League players, and we're at a level now where we need to be looking to take that next step, and they just aren't good enough. So let me know what you think. Hopefully you agree with that assessment. If not, I'm sorry, but it's done now. So let's get on with Liverpool here. We can see this is the team that I'm looking to go with. Unfortunately, Clement Lenglet is injured. He just came back to fitness. I tried to give him a run out in the under-23s, and he's hurt his hamstring again. So we're going to have to, I've maybe rushed him back. We're going to have to nurse him through. Felipe, another one, unfortunately came to us injured, picked up an injury after we had signed him. I signed him on a pre-contract. So he's picked up a serious injury. So he's anywhere between a month and 2 months away. And also, Carlos Yule's picked up an injury in pre-season. You see knee ligaments. And also, Keenan Davis has just broken his ankle. So he's 3 to 4 months away, which is a really, really big shame. But this is the team that we're going with to start. This will probably be our first choice team with the exception of Ahmed Zovic. He will drop out for Clement. But Golini in goal, Van Drongelen, Ahmed Zovic and Kone is the back three. Mings and Bree as the wingers. Conte, we just signed him on transfer deadline day, so was that a day ago. So I don't really want to start him yet. Lema, it's a Regista, Doyle Hayes and Tariq. Jedinak's on the bench. I don't want to talk about it. He's getting past his best, and it's an emotional time for me. Then we have Gonzalez and Wilson up front. Very familiar team to last year. Just really Doyle Hayes for Jedinak. That's sort of a change we're going to sort of phase in over this season, I think. But that's what we're going with. And you can see Pereira on the bench with Williams, Conte, Jedinak, Horahan, Patrick Roberts. When we play wingers or if we need someone up in this more attacking midfielder role, that's where he'll come in. And then Jorgen Strands Larsen. He had a broken leg last year, so that's why he kind of fell out. He's back. He's been good in pre-season, so he's on the bench if we need a good aerial threat. So this is it, the new season against Liverpool. Come on, boys, let's do this. Alright, here, so let's have a look at the Liverpool team. It's very similar to the team. Was it the last game? I think it was maybe the second last game last year where we needed a win, and unfortunately we got the 1-0 loss. But Firmino, Alexis Sanchez, Fernandes, Mane, it's very good attacking lineup that we're up against today. The assistant says we should do it for the fans. Yeah, I think maybe if we do it, can we do a passionate with the underdogs? Let's give the fans something to cheer for. Alright, that's not the worst thing ever. Faith. Maybe do that passionately. We have faith. And we have faith. Alright, let's do this. So yeah, that three-sided Villa Park doesn't look the best, but it will be done. I forget when it's supposed to be completed by the expansion, but hopefully it won't be too long because that's a little rough to look at, isn't it? All right, early corner. What can we do? Not much. Tariq, has he got a shot on him? I think we all know that he doesn't. He gets a good ball at the Doyle Hayes. Can he find back post? Wilson, goal! Walter Gonzalez! I incorrectly thought that was Wilson at the back post, but it was Gonzalez, and it was a tap-in. It was a really good ball across from Doyle Hayes, and he couldn't miss, really, could he? I mean, we all know Carlos Gil could have missed, but other than that, that is a pretty good start to the season for us. Alright, let's not give it straight back to them. Good header out from Kone to Gonzalez. Gonzalez running at them. Ball out to Bree. What's Bree going to do into Lima? Lima, good ball forward to Gonzalez. He's in here. Gonzalez! Oh, across the face a goal. That could have been 2 in 6 minutes. This is a promising start, though. We've had 5 shots on goal. We just need to make sure we're defending well. It's always the concern. Ahmed Zovic, a decent header out, but still with Liverpool. Tariq with a wonderful tackle. Can we launch another counter-attack? Now, can Gonzalez find Wilson through the middle? That's a terrible pass. Oh my gosh. Tariq wins it back, though. What is Tariq? A ball-winning master in midfield there. Golini up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, he's got Wilson with him. He's going himself. He's going himself! Oh! We are tearing them to pieces. What is going on? If we could... 4 shots on target, too. Mane out to Alberto Moreno, that'll be, won't it? Ball in off the post. We got a little lucky there. We have to admit. So let's just give them the concentrate. This is going shockingly well, but it is only 20 minutes in. If the FA Cup final last year told us anything, it's that we shouldn't get excited with an early lead. Alright, Mane again, Mings wins the ball back. This is unbelievable. What has happened to us? Wilson, running with the ball's a bit of space. Wonderful pass for Gonzalez. What's Gonzalez got? Gonzalez! 2-0! Look at this pass. This Wilson, wonderful run at the ball. Look at that outside of the foot. That is a wonderful goal. That's early. I mean, it's not going to win goal of the season, but it's an early contender, isn't it? That was a wonderful piece of play. Alright, Golini knocks it up. It's gone to Liverpool. Can we win that back? We can. Lima with a good ball forward early for Wilson. What's Wilson got? Can he pick out a man in the middle? He can. Gonzalez! Oh, what is happening? We are exploding into the new season here. What a good ball forward that was for Wilson. Wilson was in behind, picked out Gonzalez, and he couldn't miss. It looked like he may have got a deflection off the defender there, actually, the wrong foot, the keeper, but Gonzalez with a hat-trick inside 24 minutes. Now, we just need to make sure, if we can get to half-time now at 3-0, Doyle Hayes with a tackle. We're winning everything. I don't understand. This is not the team that bombed out the end of last season with only a point from the last 2 league games and then 4 goals conceded in the FA Cup final. Alright, this is a good ball forward for them. Firmino, good save from Golini. Alright, maybe a tighten up. Alright, can we defend a set piece? Bree, good ball forward. Tariq's got the ball. Let's get it forward. Well done. I'm okay with that. Let's just get it out, clear the lines, push up a bit, and go again. I'm in shock at what is happening here. 10 shots, 7 on target. This is magical, magical stuff from the villains. Alright. Are we at halftime? Any second now. Blow it up, ref. There it is. Well, I don't think any of us expected that. Alright, now, do we tell them they've done well, or do we tell them not to let their performance levels drop? I'm inclined to do that. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We can tell Gonzalez he was magnificent because he was magnificent. We can tell Kone we have faith in him. I don't really think we need to change anything. We just need to make sure we keep an eye on Liverpool here and see if what they have done, because undoubtedly they're going to come at us this half. They're going to have got a rocket at half time. But I was going to say too, let me know what you think of the summer signings. I think we've done okay. I think we could have maybe done a little bit better in the fullbacks in terms of upgrades. But I think we are definitely a better squad of players this time. And by selling a couple of the older guys, Lansbury in particular, it does open the door for Doyle Hayes, as well as, if you remember, we had those two youngsters, Dixon and Joyce, as midfielders, and I think it will give them an opportunity to play in the cups because we can play Doyle Hayes in the league. So I think, breathe everybody. I think that will benefit us. Okay, so we're 71 minutes in. We might look at making some changes here. We do have a lot more games this season too with the Europa League. Yeah, that's straight away there, at least 6 games. Wilson back to Doyle Hayes. Doyle Hayes! Oh! Bray! And again! Oh. I mean, 4-0 would just be showing off, wouldn't it, really? Alright, did I pause that? I didn't pause that. Let's pause that and let's make some changes. I think maybe do we take Gonzalez on a yellow card? He's done his job. Let's bring on JSL for him. Do we want to? I wanted to give Patrick Roberts a debut here, but do we do it for Wilson maybe? And then can we drop him in as an attacking? No, as a Trequista. I like the idea of that. And then we can just move him in there. Okay. So making the changes up front to it shouldn't disrupt us defensively either, which is important because obviously we don't want to give away one goal and then I have to start panicking and wondering what I've done. And okay, it's only 9 minutes to go. Can we get this clear? Golini, safe as houses. Ball out to Kone. Kone uses his fullback nicely. Look at Bree pushing up there. Wonderful stuff. Alright, Bree. Early ball forward to Larson. If JSL gets on the score sheet, it's... Probably should have done a little bit better there, but, you know, I don't think running in behind is necessarily what he does. Wilson, who was that? That was Roberts. Roberts to Lima. Oh, that would have been a wonderful goal as well. I can't even think who our players are anymore. I just really cannot believe this. Let me know in your comments if you even slightly saw this happening. Tariq out to Doyle Hayes. Doyle Hayes has played really, really well. I mean, if someone has to replace Yadanak, he's certainly done a pretty good job of that. Bree, what a tackle! What is happening? We're going to win the league if we keep playing like this. This is amazing. Alright, we might make the final change here. Conte is really short of match fitness, so we'll bring him on. It's only, 5 minutes or so, but it'll help get some minutes in the legs and get his match fitness up. I cannot believe this performance. 16 shots on goal, 11 on target. This is Liverpool we're playing. This is not Birmingham City. Not the most convincing back pass we'll see this season, but job done. Alright, Golini, let's stop showing off. He's practicing for Man City there, isn't he? Pushing up, ball at the feet. Can we get a taking the piss fourth? Back to Conte. Ooh, Conte, that is short of match fitness. Look at that. Alright. Have another go. Have another go. I did like Conte actually when we had him that first year up, so I am happy to get him back. Great ball out to Mings. Can Mings find Strands, Jorgen Larsen? No, not quite. It looked like a decent ball in. What a performance that is. I think we can all be very, very proud of ourselves. Very happy with the result. What a wonderful start to the season. Look at that. Top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. So there it is. That was fantastic. So I think what we'll do here is we'll come back for Middlesbrough and then our first game of Europa League, whoever that may be. I think everybody will want to see that one. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, and how could you not have enjoyed that, do give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. I think we have a very exciting season in prospects, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Other than that, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time, and here are the best goals of pre-season.